Seat's good. Push back on. Okay, looks like it did actually lock the seat potentially. Shoulder harness is good. Master switch is off. Circuit breakers all in. Brakes are good on my side.
I got pressure.
Compass is moving. Altimeter. All set. Side, airspeed are good. Heat knobs are in. Flight controls. Okay, good there. Mixture rich, throttle closed. Manual primers locked. Fuel shut off knob is in. Alright, master switch on. Clear prop. Held.
Mic check. Alright. So VHF communications are on. Okay. Transponder is booting up currently. Oh, my bad. Alright, we're on alt mode for that. Cool. So next we need to pick up the ATIS. Staying in the pattern for this one? Yeah. Okay. 3023. Okay, we're good there. Like the steering, the winds are good, as well as visibility. Although it is interesting that the 35 left is closed right now. I assume it's for the time-of-way work. Yeah. Cool. Alright, give us through one. Alright, so I need to... Springs ground, 77099 November at the Aero Club with information Tango. Request taxi to the active runway in order to remain in the pattern for touch and goes.
Test lines.
We have information Tango System 99 November.
Okay, so nighttime, right?
Yep.
It's kind of hard to see. Luckily, we have these lights out there. There you go.
All we got is nav light, so we should throw our taxi landing lights on.
Yeah, exactly. And for the strobe lights, we can leave them off until we take off. Because they're very blinding to autopilots.
Right. And make sure. I was trying to remember if this one had a beacon as well, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know why this is not working, but.
Alright. Give us a little more room so I don't cross blast the hangar.
Okay. Do you remember your taxi signs too? Your the runway signs? Or airport signs?
Like in terms of what we're looking for.
Yeah. So we can see that the taxiway lights are
the blue lights, yeah. And the runway lights are white.
alright. And just want to make sure you look for the signs also, right? So
Yep. So we're going to be taxiing to 3-1 via Bravo. So basically all the way at the end of the runway here.
okay. Springs ground, Cessna 7899 November. We're taxiing to 301 via Bravo. You want us to go to Bravo 5 or Foxtrot? Full length, 9 November.
So them just keying the mic is them acknowledging us, right?
What do you say?
They just keyed the mic, so that's just them acknowledging what we said.
Oh yeah. Usually they give us Bravo 5 for takeoffs, but more runway should have heard anyway. So.
Right. Especially for a first time night takeoff.
Yeah. But I like that you're taxiing at a good enough speed, you know, so you can have a good reaction time in case of anything. Kind of hard to see at night.
Right.
So
And I have encountered coyotes on base.
You saw what?
I've seen coyotes on base.
Oh, you know, that's kind of interesting because that's the one the other day too, just chilling, you know?
Yeah. One of my neighbors got their cat eaten by one.
No way.
November Golf crossing 5 left out 4.
These are foxes or what? What do you see?
Coyote.
Coyotes. Oh, I saw a fox.
We get coyotes out here every so often too, and then there's the occasional deer or antelope. So, since on a normal day at night, this side of the runway might be a little more quiet, they might come out.
That's scary. I wouldn't want my kids, you know, just be outside like that. Is it often that you see, like, you encounter them?
Not super often, no, and there's not a ton of them. There's only one or two that regularly come on base, and
wow.
They generally don't see people as prey, especially if they're not in a pack.
Oh yeah? Even kids? Like,
Yeah.
little... Okay.
If they're really, really hungry, they'll go after a kid, but they're usually not super hungry out here. There just happens to be a lot of rabbits and cats and stuff that they get on base.
Yeah.
It's easy prey. Kids are not so easy. were saying that that to have a headlamp, I didn't realize that the instruments were fully unlit.
Yeah.
Wild.
Some of them are lit, but I don't know why this is not working. We'll see once you stop. I'm gonna try the strobe lights or the beacon to see if that will trigger the lights on.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's pretty bad.
The Bravo 5 is right there.
Yeah.
That's where you'd normally go, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go on the Foxtrot.
Gotcha.
So the big thing with night flying is that you don't have a reference with the horizon. It's pretty dark.
Right.
And you don't want to rely on the lights because, you know, they could be upslope or downslope. That could give you a forced horizon.
And it's harder to gauge depth perception and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to rely a lot more on your instruments.
Right. I know there's been a lot of arguments as to whether or not night flying should be part of instrument rating versus just normal PPL.
That's good. That's true. But you know, some days you have the full moon so you can see something.
Right.
But I feel like you have to have some basic instrument knowledge, you know?
Just had a rabbit run by us.
Oh, yeah?
So.
But you know your speeds. That's the most important. Your speeds and your altitude that you have to...
Yeah. So this is us right here, right?
Foxtrot, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'll just have you take off and then show you the first landing.
Okay. Get an idea of the visual references that we get.
Because you're not going to see anything until you get really close to ground and then the lights hit the ground.
Right.
Be able to land.
Alrighty. Give ourselves a little bit of space here.
Alright.
Alright. Make sure fuel selector's both. Brakes are held. Mixture full rich. Going up to 1800. Alright. Looks like our oil pressure, temperature, amperes are all good.
Alright.
Check mag goes. There we go. Alright, good on those. Suction gauge is good. Bringing it back to idle. Alright. Attitude indicators good. Heading indicator, I'm assuming it is very much not pointing north when we're pointing south.
Yeah.
Alright, let's fix that. Alright. Trim, set for takeoff. Fuel is still on both. Flight controls. We're good there.
Alright.
Wing flaps for a normal takeoff are done, so we're good there. Doors and windows close and lock. Might as well close the window. It's not super hot today.
Wing doors closed.
Cool. Seatbelt, shoulder harness is still good. Radios set. Transponder is on alt mode still. And so on. I'll wait until just before we request clearance.
459, turn left, echo 4, taxi terminal will be a hotel November.
Alright. So for a normal takeoff, we're gonna wing flaps up, throttle will go full. We'll lean for the density altitude, which today is about, it was 8,500 is what I was calculating.
Okay.
So between 11 and 10 gallons per hour is our target for that. Rotate at 50 to 60, climb at 95. If we have engine fail, immediately throttle goes to idle. If there's still runway underneath us, we'll try and make back down for that runway, or the remaining runway.
Okay.
If there's not, and we're less than 1,000 feet, ending off the end of the runway.
Alright.
If there's more than 1,000 feet left, we can, if we're above 1,000 feet, we can make a runway, or make it back to the runway.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, I guess this doesn't work.
Okay, 39.
See if that's doing what it's supposed to. Should be.
Which you have to carry around.
Alrighty.
With an access to all taxiways. 39, present square.
I'm 7 now. 91.
Power show is 4660 and does it.
Not kidding about how bright that is.
Yeah, exactly.
660, Springs Tower, wind 3204, runway 35 right.
And just make sure the fuel pump is guarded.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Springs Tower, Cessna 789er November. Holding short of runway 31 at Foxtrot. Ready for takeoff.
789 November, Springs Tower, wind 320 at 4, runway 31, clear for takeoff. And left downwind, runway 35 right.
Enter left. Traffic. Clear for takeoff. Runway 31, Cessna 909 November.
Cessna 99 November, just verify enter left traffic for runway 35 right.
Enter left traffic for runway 35 right, Cessna 909 November. Alright. So we're going to take off, basically turn about 45 degrees and make a big loop, more or less.
Alright. Tower 99 November, do you want us to fly to Carlo?
It's your choice to left front square.
Alright, let's see. I think we're good to go, so.
Alright. Alright, engines are in green. Airspeed is alive.
Airspeed is alive, yep. Rotating. If I don't find another, or if I don't find my headlamp before this next flight, going to at night, I'm definitely going to be buying one.
Yeah. You can get this from Walmart for $3, or if you want to invest in a good one, yeah, probably get two. barely see anything.
Right.
Yeah, so,
Right. Definitely makes a difference.
yeah. I don't know why this doesn't work.
There's always something in these planes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright. So crazy to think that for a while they were talking about making we're going uncontrolled on
I know, right?
this airport.
Yeah. That's a big city for that to happen.
Right.
That's free power, let my 5 get down, it's center. CRJ2 on a 4-mile final.
10 downwind. Following CRJ on 4 mile final. Doesn't matter,
FedEx 1381, sorry about that, you're stepped on taken.
So you see how the runway
1381, runway 35 right taxi via Alpha 3, cross runway 35 left.
They identified on the beacon?
Echo.
You're talking about the airport beacon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what to look for?
So you're looking for the white and the green flashing for us, but
Okay.
that guy right there.
Alright. And then you see that one over there? That's Butte Air Force Base.
Yep.
So, do you know what to expect from a military base?
Generally you gotta, so we've got some different procedures, but if we were flying to,
I just acted to repeat, you know. Don't be afraid of that.
I didn't quite hear what he said.
Yeah. Can you repeat that for 9 on November?
99 November, charge to falls 1 mile final.
1 mile final, look for traffic 9 November. We got traffic start.
Up on 5 caution for Boeing 757 taxing on red.
And giving way for the stalling for line on 5.
Skyhawk 99 November number 2 following the traffic, runway 35 right, clear for option, caution wave turbulence, wind 3403.
Clear the option runway 35 right, following the traffic 79 Alright.
Alright. So the main,
Let's go 6773, copy about 20 minutes for your rep.
you can start your turn now.
Thank you.
I'll just let you know that for military bases, you're gonna look for the 2 white lights, right, and then 1
Right.
green. So that's the difference.
I thought you were asking about what the difference for landing procedures were on it.
Oh no. So you see the runway?
Skies 660, turn left, Echo 4,
Alright.
taxi terminal via Hotel Micro November.
Echo 4 Hotel Micro November, schedule 4667.
Correct.
I think this might be the biggest base leg I've done.
Sure. Now you also know what Shira looks like at night. You got that, the lights on. Okay, before landing checklist.
Yep.
Lights on. He's focus on both. Make sure it's lean. Alright, cool.
I think this might be the first time I've gone 3.5 instead of 1.7 too.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a while. Okay, you mind if we take the controls from here?
Go for it.
I'll take the controls from here and then just observe and see how everything looks. Alright, so we did the before landing checklist, right?
Right.
So, flaps set 20. Let's go full flaps. Okay, you got full flaps already. So we're looking for what on the airspeed?
For full flaps 75.
Alright. Good thing we have the poppies on this one. I think 3-1 there's no poppies, so you have to rely a little bit more on your visual reference. Okay, we're gonna look for 2 whites, 2 reds. Okay, looking for 75.
What's the fireworks for today? What the heck?
Labor Day celebration?
Labor Day's Monday though.
Okay, we got 2 reds, 1 white, so I'm just gonna add some power, maintain my 75 until I get back to the glide path. Winds are 32.0, right?
Yep.
Okay, we got 2 reds, 2 whites. Now I'm just gonna bring this all the way down until I start seeing the lights hit the runway. And that's when I'm gonna start my flare.
Got it.
Nice shallow descent down on the glide path. 95.
Someone was saying for an emergency landing at night, turn your landing lights on, and if you don't like what you see, just turn them back off.
I've heard that, yeah. That's funny. Okay, we have the runway made, so I'm going to start bringing power out.
Runway 35, right taxi, be November, hold short taxi, we go.
See the lights hit the runway?
Yep.
I'm going to slowly bring my power out.
Yes, guys, it's 773, Mr. Verify information, Tango. Thank you.
Okay. Full power.
Full power.
Airspeed is alive. Filter. And climb at 70. Up at the 10 degrees flaps. Alright. 0. How are your controls?
My controls.
So it's easier to see on this one. You got the poppies to guide you through.
Right.
At the end of it, I'm going to request, oh, okay, never mind. 301 does have it.
Yep.
Oh, I think it was a center line like that. Was the difference. Alright, cool.
Yeah, there's no center line lights on 3.1.
Yeah. Okay, I'll ask him if he wants us to make left or right traffic.
That's what I was about to do.
Okay, alright.
Franks Tower since the 9 November. Do you want us to make left or right traffic?
Just 99 November, left to right traffic, your choice.
We'll do right traffic since the 9 November.
Franks Tower, Cessna 99 November, we have a request.
Just 99 November, say request.
Just for training purposes, would it be possible to see the light signals at night when you're at camp?
Stand by, can you get to your request here in about 5 minutes?
Do you hear that noise?
I don't. Oh, what noise are you talking about?
Like something rattling.
Don't quite hear it.
Skyfit 773, runway 35 right, continue taxi via Golf Echo. Skype 99 November, wind 3507, runway 35 right, clear for option.
Clear for the option, runway 35 right, 99 November.
See the end of the runway, right?
I do, yep.
What's making that noise? Barely see the mountains over there.
Right.
It's scary.
Alright.
Tech 39, thank you.
Okay, that was number one. Yep, 9 to go. Yep. question for you. Flying at night, you know, you realize you can't see the ground a lot, or it's good. So, God forbid, in case of an emergency, what will be your best choice? If you're
FedEx 1381's ready.
out and about.
FedEx 1381, right? Skyhawk 99 November, make right traffic. You can expect the light guns here on final.
Make right traffic.
FedEx 1381, Springs Tower, wind 3606, runway 35 right, clear for takeoff.
35 right, clear for takeoff, FedEx 1381.
I guess,
Like in this scenario right here, you know.
so it depends on my familiarity with the area.
Okay.
Like if I know there's a big flat spot, like I know, Highway 94 is right here,
Okay.
like where that car's at.
Yeah.
Obviously I don't want to land on the car, but I know, as you can see, it's pretty empty right now.
Okay.
99 November, turn crossing.
Turn across the center, so that might be a decent place to land if absolutely necessary.
Okay.
Other than that, like, I guess roads that are lit well might be good options.
If you think about it, when most roads are lit, there's like light, what do you call it, light poles, right? Close by it.
So but you want to make sure that it's a road that's wide enough that you're not hitting light poles as you're coming in.
Yeah.
So it's a hard balance. So like Powers might be a good option if it's not terribly crowded.
Okay.
Beyond that, like if we're out in the east practice area,
Yeah.
just hope that
Skyhawk 99 November, extend downwind.
stand down with November.
FedEx 1381, contact departure.
Nice departure, FedEx 1381. So honestly, there's a debate. You know, the general consensus is that you want to try and land wherever there's no light. You know, like the dark space, there's a higher chance of it being empty, barren land.
Right.
But the thing is, you can't see what you're going into, man.
You don't know what your terrain is. You don't know how far above the terrain you are.
Exactly.
Contact approach 124.0.
So, or if it's water or whatnot.
Right.
So you're taking that gamble.
Right. So I guess what I would say is honestly just set yourself up to be as smooth a landing as you can.
Exactly.
So have your approach be as clean as it can be, and then pray more or less.
Just cross your fingers, right?
Sky 6773, Springs Tower, wind 3507, runway 35 right, clear for takeoff.
35 right, clear for takeoff, Sky 6773.
Skyhawk 99 November, traffic taking the runway now is at Ember 175, reporting south. Cessna 99 November, maintain visual separation from nav traffic, caution wake turbulence, wind 3507, runway 35 right, clear for option.
Clear for the option. Runway 35 right, visual separation of traffic, doesn't matter, November. Oh. Yeah, they're only just now taking the runway.
Alright.
So, do I pre-landing checklist?
It's always a plus if you know the area. Yeah.
Right.
But honestly, if you see something lit on the ground and you think you have a lot, enough space to make it, then I'll go for that over taking a gamble, you know?
Right. It's the devil you know versus the devil you don't kind of argument. I don't know, because I was just thinking about this because so I think I mentioned I put in an application with the FAA to put a runway on my property.
Oh yeah?
And I was looking at it, just doing kind of a survey of the area to see what kind of obstacles are around. Like, it's empty land pretty much everywhere. But there is a lot of terrain variation.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Springs Tower, Lifeline 5.
Lifeline 5, Springs Tower.
Yeah, we're at Jet Center, request a departure to the south with Tango.
Like, I don't know if I would want to trust doing a
555, departure from the ramp will be at your own width. Use caution. Airport wind 3508.
doing a runway out the dark spots.
Right.
Or sorry, a landing.
West of
dark spots
35
out
right
there.
for left on 5. Or is that 35 left?
35 right.
Right.
Are you gonna contract it out to somebody to do it, or
773,
it's just gonna be a dirt
I'm just
strip?
gonna cut it with a bulldozer.
Okay, okay.
It's gonna be a grass or dirt strip. It's not gonna be anything special. Just
That's something to take off on.
right. And with a hangar that I own, so I don't have to pay the ridiculous rental fees that a lot of hangars cost.
I know, it's ridiculous.
And aside from being ridiculous prices, it's a long wait.
Oh yeah, before,
9 November, did you want the light gun?
affirmative. Okay, you see it?
I do see it, yeah.
So what does that mean?
Shoot, I should know this, but so it's flashing green, or
So now it's flashing white,
right now flashing white.
flashing red.
So, honestly, I need to rememorize those,
Yeah.
and
So now you see how quickly things are, you know, you have to,
you gotta pay attention.
yeah.
And which is why I was saying I need to memorize them so I can not have to look when I'm
Exactly, especially when you're so close like this.
right.
I would appreciate it.
So
Good experience. Now you know how it is and what to look for.
Resume on navigation, contact departure.
Departure for left on 5, yes.
that's 2.
Alright. Alright, on the next one, I want you to show me a short field takeoff.
Short field takeoff?
Yeah.
Alright, so 10 degrees, climb at 70.
Yeah, so you know what it looks like at night.
Okay. Definitely a different experience though.
Oh yeah. And you can also see why it's just
Skyx 99 November, extend upwind. I got traffic inbound for runway 31. If you want, I could get you right base 31.
yeah, we can do right base 31 for insurance.
Since 99 November, Roger. On go, enter the right base for runway 31. Runway 31, clear for option. Wind 34010.
On the go, enter right base for 31 and clear for the option 31. I remember.
Alright, so I'm not exactly sure how would you go about doing that.
Oh, so you're just gonna go outbound for a bit, and then you're just gonna make a right turn, and that should put you in the right base for 31, and then you can proceed.
Skyman 148 Springs down.
Alright.
Proceed, main antenna
But
be up.
what I was gonna say is,
Cross runway 35.
you can also see why it's important to also know, do a proper flight planning, because you can't see the mountains there, right?
Right.
And if you're not familiar with the area, you just
Decaf.
Exactly. So
Hey, Skyman 148, you cut out there. Just verify. Papa Golf
Proceed,
cross
good.
runway 35.
it looks like the east practice area right there.
Right. Right, you won't see the side of the mountain until your landing lights lighted up, and that's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. And I've watched a lot of videos about CFIT. You know what CFIT is, right?
Yeah, controlled flight into terrain.
Yeah. And that's very important. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can start your turn.
The right turn?
Yeah.
Alright. And like, I guess how long is it? Is it like a 270-degree turn or
Last
something like that?
November X-ray, swing switch.
Yeah, so you can continue your turn. And until we get to base turn, so let's see, about like...
Skype 99 November, make a left 360.
Left 360. 99 November.
Redlight 207 November X-ray, swing turn.
Alright. At night it's extra important to pay attention to things like your altitude, because
Oh yeah.
I know the slope.
Skype 99 November, make left 360 is still advised.
I know the slope comes up here, so like you gotta make sure you're not coming too low on it.
Medevac 207 November X-ray, spring star, you can hear this message, ident.
So your night cross country, we can either go down south to La Junta, or we can fly to the Bravo. When we get closer, we can decide on that one. Just for experience.
Okay.
Go up to Denver and see what it looks
207
like.
November X-ray, swing star.
Colorado Springs Tower, Medevac 207 November X-ray, descending through 9,000.
Medevac 207 November X-ray, swing star, wind 3308, runway
Puts
31,
us more
clear
or
left.
less into the
Clear land
downwind.
31, 207 Denver X-ray.
I think he wants us to continue the left 360. So advised. Space Tower, 9 November, continue left 360.
See the traffic?
Yeah. Yeah, he wants us to continue.
Okay.
Skype 99 November Avenue 360, you'll be following a Pilatus on a 3-mile final for runway 31.
You got him set right, that's it?
Yep. Following Pilatus on 2-mile final. So we're like 31.
Even just 99 November Avenue, turn enter, right downwind, runway 31, extend downwind.
Enter downwind for runway 31. Extend downwind to 99 road. Alright. So we're about pointed at it, it's another 90 degrees.
Skype 148, thank you.
Let's see the traffic landing.
Alright.
Got it all sorts of easy these days with the iPads and tablets and whatnot.
That makes it easy.
To orient yourself tonight.
Wait, what'd you say?
The task for flight, Garmin Pilot, all that stuff.
It makes it easier, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it easy to orient yourself.
November, make straight up for runway 31, you'll be following a set from downwind. Just 99 November, base turns approved, runway 31, clear for the option, wind 3309.
Base turn approved, clear for the option, runway 31, that's the 99 November. Alright. And bleed off airspeed.
Medevac 207 November X-ray, turn left, taxi to Charlie, and taxi to parking via Charlie 2, cross runway 35 right, Alpha 2.
Charlie 2, cross 35 right, Alpha 2, 7 November X-ray.
And Medevac 207 November X-ray, direction, cross runway 35 left at Charlie 2, my mistake.
Cross 35 left at Charlie 2, 7 November X-ray.
It's a 74 November, that traffic snow factor, 2 mile final, runway 31, clear for the option, and 34010.
Runway 31, clear for the option, 74 November.
Alright. No center line.
Yeah.
It's here, so I gotta judge that myself.
Cross your airspeed.
Oh yeah.
Correct, 7 November X-ray, text straight in.
Alright, was not my best work there, but... Alright, 10 degrees flaps.
Alright.
Minus 70. Cleared our obstacle.
Okay. Keep that climb coming.
Yep. Finally on to 95.
It's 99 November, left traffic, runway 35 right.
Left traffic, runway 35 right, 99 left. Alright. Getting some practice and some interesting pattern work today too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was number 3.
Number 3. Alright, so next landing, let's do 20 degrees of flap.
20 degrees, alright. 85 for the target airspeed.
Alright. you also see how the lights go upslope?
Yep.
So if you're not careful, you get disoriented at night, you might use that as your horizon.
Right.
And you can see how that could cause problems too. So
Runway 35 left, out 4 Alpha.
you gotta trust your instrument more.
Right, and it's like we know, I guess, call it dirty knowledge that there's the mountains there, but if you're unfamiliar with the area,
Yeah, it trip you out.
they just look like more city going out that way.
Exactly. So it's interesting. It's a whole different beast at flying at night. But I like it. I enjoy it. Quiet.
Yeah, the pattern's mostly empty.
Oh yeah.
Easier to spot traffic, I noticed.
Exactly.
As long as they got their lights on, at least.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll see what happens when we get to the cross country at night. Can either go out there when it's all dark or fly into a Bravo. That experience.
Base tower, 4630 on the visual 3 farm right.
I'll brush up on my Bravo
4630,
Yeah.
Tower, wind 3409, runway 35, right, clear land.
3 farm right, clear now, Scott 4630.
As long as the airport's 100 nautical miles away, we should be good.
Skyx 7 November, left downwind, runway 35 right.
Left downwind, 35 right. 7 November.
799 November, extend downwind.
Bend down with 799 November.
Yeah, 799 November, I need you closer to the east to get enter the Delta there.
How close to you? So not okay. Alright, so he wants us to go a little closer right there. Maybe don't enter that airspace, use the airspace.
See, so let's just make sure that we're
He did to the extent that one, right?
he did, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So let's see.
So pretty much get a little closer to the runway right there, and then we should be good. It's closed anyway, so.
Right. Basically stay in his airspace though.
Yeah.
Skyx 7 November, extend downwind.
Extend downwind, 7 November.
Skyx 7 November, make a right 360.
Right 360.
Hey Tower, are we approaching the Delta airspace? You want us to do?
Skyx 99 November, make a right 360.
Right, 67 November.
So 3451, 35 right, good evening.
Alright, as long as we stay below,
Southwest 3451, Springs Tower, wind
oh, this is good.
5011,
Never mind.
runway 35 right, clear land.
Clear land 35 right, southwest 3451.
we should be good. So just stay within that airspace there,
Right.
shall we?
Skyx 7 November, make right 360 to advise.
Right 360 to advise, 7 November.
Skyx 99 November, make right 360 to advise.
Make right 360 November.
Sorry, I really can't get you in with one runway and arrivals.
7214 Juliet. At 8,300.
Cherry 7314 Juliet, spring the star extend now and I'll clear base.
Fuel extend downwind, fuel call base. 14 Juliet.
It's an interesting night though, I'll tell you that.
Yep. Yeah, there's traffic there, yeah.
Okay. And just got the other runway right. 35 right, just make sure we don't get too close to it.
Yep. Don't want to end up in the final for 35.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be a complicated night for you, man.
Hey, it's good practice.
Yeah, I know.
It's good practice. Yeah, so basically, as long as I stay at about 7,500 feet, which is where I'm at,
Yeah.
we won't drop into the delta.
Exactly. I see that guy on final.
Yep, I see him too.
Alright.
Like I was saying, it's a lot easier to see traffic at night.
It is. Sometimes it can be hard when they are far away because you start blending in with the city lights.
City lights don't move as much though.
Oh, dude, when they're far away, you can hardly see them moving. You've heard of autokinesis and all that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of wild seeing the basically line of windmills.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Alright, so that's the second 360.
Alright.
So basically go back into our downwind.
You said continue. Let's verify.
Cherry 14 Juliet, make left 360 to advise.
Yeah, you said continue until so.
Still advised?
Yeah.
Tower Skies 4638.
Skies 4638, you can taxi parking the Golf Mike or November.
Golf Mike or November Skies 4638.
Just 99 November, out this turn enter to base for runway 35 right.
So on this turn, make enter base for runway 35 right. Alright, so basically once we hit the 90 degree, or do we want to do the full 360 and then?
No, you can staff this turn.
Alright.
November entering right base 35 right.
Just 99 November, wind 35010, runway 35 right, clear for option.
Said right base, left base. No, you good. No, I made a mistake. I said right base, but you're doing left turns.
Oh, you said like,
Yeah.
okay.
That's one mistake.
Gotcha.
So we got clear to land, right? So
Yes. Clear for the option. I guess other thing night flying does is it shows you really how much you rely on visual indicators.
oh yeah. It means like the moon is out because I can see the freaking lake right there.
Right. Well, so the moon's behind some of the clouds, so I think actually what you're seeing is reflection of light off the clouds.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Southwest 3451, turn left, Echo 4, taxi parking
At Echo 4, Hotel Mike or November, Southwest 3451.
Julia, this is turn, extend downwind.
Alright, we'll get back on downwind. 35 right, headlight, 14 Julia.
No, this is number 4, right?
This is, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to more or less maintain level flight until I start seeing some white lights on. There we go.
Sounds good.
It's kind of interesting how pattern altitude is way below the glide slope when you're that far out.
Yeah. So, do you know what angle the glide slope gives you?
I think the standard's 3 degrees.
Okay.
And I believe that Colorado Springs uses a standard, but I could be incorrect on that.
Yeah, it's 3 degrees. Let's see. I know on the instrument chart it tells you.
Spring Crown taxi via Alpha Alpha 3 the ramp. November 14 Juliet, turn base, turn right 35 right, clear for the option.
Turn base at 35 right, clear for the option, 14 Juliet.
November 14 Juliet, how many more touch and goes you looking for?
Probably about 5, 14 Juliet.
Might not be able to do all of them. We are combining all the positions, so it might not be able to get all 5 bells, you know.
Very good, we can finish off the metal mix, no problem, 14 Juliet.
7 November, how many more do you need?
Request for next up, be a full stop termination,
7 November, Roger, you said on the next one it'll be a full stop?
Affirmative, 7 November.
7 November, Roger, once you come out of this 360, extend your downwind, I'll call your base. You're going to be number 2, following a Cherokee on a 3-mile final.
Extend my downwind out of this turn, number 2, behind the safety, 7 November.
United 1412, descend and maintain 900,000.
Oh, Superior Smoke.
Yeah, that was. Alright.
I hope she doesn't ask us that question.
Yeah, because we have 6 more we need.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise we have to go to Maryland.
I guess we, the 10,
Colorado Springs Airport information uniform, current wind 340 at 9 altimeter
the 10 landings don't have to be all on the, because like we can do some of them on the cross country, can we not?
Yeah, we can do that.
7 November, do you have a Cherokee you're following in sight?
Affirmative, 7 November.
7 November, number 2, follow that traffic, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Number 2, traffic, 35 right, clear to land, 7 November.
Cessna 909 November, extend your upwind, how many more touch and goes do you need?
Center of plane, we need 6 more touch and goes, 99 November.
Roger, I'll let you know, I might not be able to do it now.
Copy.
Alright, we'll see.
What time is it right now? 10 o'clock.
Alright. So, my thing is,
Yeah, 1412, descend and maintain 8,000.
with the long cross country, it's going to be at least a 3-hour flight.
Right.
So, we'll see. If we have to split it, we have to, you know, be mindful of the field.
Right.
Or we can go to Meadow Lake and finish it off if she says no. So, I'll leave it up to you.
Honestly, I need more practice at the Meadow Lake anyway, so let's go ahead.
Alright, so we'll see what she says.
United 14 full turn right heading 260, clear visual approach runway 35 right.
So in this case, let's say we're proceeding to Meadow Lake. Can you tell me where is that? I see.
909 November, make right close traffic.
Right, close traffic, about that way.
November 14 Juliet, extend your upwind.
Extending upwind, 14 Juliet.
Oh. It's just off of
United
this
14
main
full
highway
turn
here.
number 2,
So.
flying a Cessna 1 mile final, wind 350 at 9er, runway 35 right, clear to land.
So another thing you want to be aware of when it comes to night flying is, you know, whether or not the airport has either control lights. So you know the symbol for that, right?
Off the top of my head, no.
Be like an L.
What's that?
An L.
L.
Yeah. So you see the L with the asterisk beside it?
Yep.
So the L tells you that there's part of the control light, and the asterisk tells you that it's part-time light.
So if we were to go over there, we need to key the mic to start it on.
Exactly.
Number 14 Juliet, traffic ahead to your right, about 2.5 miles as the Cessna turning southbound into the downwind here, the side.
We have traffic in sight, 14 Juliet.
Number 14 Juliet, follow that traffic.
We'll follow that traffic, 14 Juliet.
So technically we can do just 4 more, and then finish the last 2 on the next one, and call it a day. Or if you want to do all the 10 now, and have like...
Let's see how many we can get.
Yeah.
Cessna 17 November without delay, continue down the runway, turn left taxiway Echo 4, then taxi Bravo to the ramp.
Turn delay to Echo 4, and Bravo to the ramp, 17 November.
Cessna 909 November, number 2, flying an Airbus 320 at a 5-mile final, report traffic in sight.
Got the traffic in sight, this is 909 November.
Cessna 909 November, number 2, follow that traffic, all showing turbulence, runway 35 right, clear for the option.
Number 2 following traffic. There's the option, runway 35 right, this is 909 November.
Okay, let's do it 20 degrees flaps this time.
Okay.
And on the next one will be no flaps.
No flaps on the next one, alright. So it's 85 miles an hour for full flap, or no flaps, final.
November 1,
Between,
Juliet,
90
number
and,
3, flying the Cessna ahead, runway 35 right, clear for the option.
100.
90 to 100.
Copy, 14 Juliet.
November 14 Juliet, your number 3, flying the Cessna ahead, runway 35 right, clear for the option.
35 right, clear for the option. Thank you so much, 14 Juliet.
3520 Springs approach. Expect a visual approach runway 35 right, descend and maintain 13,000.
Alright. 45-degree point.
Alright.
Turn the face.
Go 3520, affirm depart Fisher, direct Fowler for the RMP Zulu. I'll have your clearance in just a few moments once you're inside my airspace. United 1412, turn left, taxiway Echo 4, then taxi to the ramp this frequency via hotel, your choice of connectors. Have a good night.
So this is number 5, right?
This is number 5, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do after this one. Let's do 2 no flaps, and then we do 1 full stop. Now, put us at 8 landings.
Alright.
And then we finish off the next 2 on the next one, so we don't burn your flight time and stuff.
Alright. That is acceptable. So, let's see, so this 120, 2 no flaps, and then 1 full stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a full stop, you can choose whatever flaps you want.
Alright.
And I'll probably take 31 so we get more experience without the pencil line.
Skywest 3512, 15 miles from Fowler, cross Fowler at or above 8,100, cleared RMP Zulu, runway 35 right approach.
Little rougher.
Yep. Go firm.
Alright, that's number 5.
Alright. Thanks, Tower. Cessna 789 out of November. We're just going to do 3 more and then call it night.
Cessna 99 November, extend your upwind, I'll call your crosswind. Skywest 3520, Springs Tower, wind 350 at 9er, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, clear to land, Skywest 3520.
I'll just reset the
20, clear to land.
Sky 3528, firm, runway
DG.
35 right, clear to land.
Deconfirming clear to land,
Sorry, what was that?
reset the head indicator with the mag.
Oh, yeah. 14 Juliet, extend your F1, I'll clear crosswind.
Extend upwind, you'll call across wind 14 Juliet.
There are some bright lights. I wonder what that is. For like a stadium or something.
I think so.
Matter 9 November, make right close traffic. Number 14 Juliet, east south west clear, following in sight.
Traffic in sight, 14 Juliet.
Number 14 Juliet, roger. Continue to follow that traffic, you can turn cross from behind them.
We'll continue to follow that traffic and turn crosswise behind the 14 Juliet.
Matter 9 November, number 2, flying a regional jet on a 4-mile final, report traffic in sight. So Matter 9 November, number 2, follow that traffic, runway 35 right, clear for the option.
So I showed my mom, or I sent my family the video for my solo.
Oh yeah?
My mom couldn't even make it through the first landing.
Why?
She was too
Panicking?
scared. She was saying it's like teaching a teenager to drive, trying to like press the pedal that or the brake pedals.
Hey.
No, it's too hard. Like my airspeed was either right on the nose, or right on the money, or maybe a little bit too slow. That tends to be how I do that. So I definitely was not coming in too hot.
Well, she thought that you were coming in too hot, or she saw that you were coming?
She felt like that. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, now you know your first passenger.
So she has sworn she will never get in a plane with me.
Oh yeah?
And like unless I go fly for the airlines. So
Wait,
she'll
what?
never fly with me. She's a very nervous flyer, even in airlines.
Airlines? I'm guessing she's never been in a small plane before?
She has not.
You see that orange light over there?
Yeah, I do.
Is that the moon or what? It looks...
That's too low to be the moon.
Yeah, it looks weird. Interesting. How's your wife feel about it?
Oh, my wife is a lot more comfortable about it than my mom is, for sure. But she's still nervous about the whole thing, but she'll be willing to fly with me, she said.
Nice, nice. I mean, of course.
Number 14 Juliet, number 2, flying with Cessna ahead, runway 35 right, cleared for the option.
Clear number 2 for 35 right, 14 Juliet.
Skywest 3520, turn left taxiway Echo 4, then taxi the ramp this frequency via hotel, your choice of connectors.
Left at Echo 4 taxi is going to be a hotel. Our choice of connectors, the monitor, are on this frequency, so 35 points.
Alright, no flaps. Haven't done a whole lot of those, so we'll see how this goes.
November 407 Mike Zulu Springs Coast Block 4672, Colorado Springs altimeter 3024.
Little fast.
November 7 Mike Zulu radar contact 20 miles south of the Colorado Springs Airport. Maintain at or above present altitude. Let me know if you need lower. And transition to the Charlie's approved.
I like no flaps. Make me feel like I'm a jet.
Got to come in a lot faster than what we normally would, yeah.
Skywest Maintenance 132 Springs ground taxi ramp via Papa Golf, cross runway 35 left off before the ramp. Skywest 3520, just use caution. Company traffic is going to be maneuvering from the east side of the terminal to the west side to get to taxiway Papa to go to the maintenance hangar.
Copy, we see him.
That was significantly smoother than I was initially expecting it to be.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Alright, one more no flaps and then a full stop.
Alright. Another variation of the no flaps or minimal flaps is what the what do you call it? Checklist say, which is 10 degrees. All right. So let's try the 10 degrees. I don't think we've ever done a 10 degree flap.
Never done 10 degrees.
Yeah. But essentially the speeds are going to be the same as no
Yeah,
flaps.
because downwind is still 90 to 100.
All right. So
So with 10 flaps.
this will be our first 10 degree flap plan.
Alrighty.
It's going to be much of a difference.
Did I ask if I left
Yeah,
or
sure.
trying to screw? Springs Tower,
Cessna 99 November, reform, make right close traffic. Cessna 99 November, is it your last touch and go and then a full stop, or is it your full stop?
The last time to go and then a full stop.
Kind of wonder what they do all night when pretty much dead, you know?
Right.
They just chill or...
Well, they did mention they were consolidating the positions,
Yeah.
so they have fewer people there doing more jobs. So maybe they just stay just as busy because they have to handle just the more positions.
Yeah.
November, runway 35 right, clear for the option.
Runway 35 right, clear for the option. 909 November. Yeah, I gotta say, one of the reasons I'm glad they got me doing the implanted lens instead of LASIK or PRK is that supposedly it doesn't mess with your night vision at all.
Oh yeah?
Because LASIK and PRK can reduce your night vision a little bit because they've got the laser right on the
Tower Cherokee 7214
basically right over the
Juliet. You
purple
want us to go ahead and make
pupil,
right close traffic?
which can
November 14 Juliet, make continuous right close traffic.
cause issues. Not a ton
Continuous right close
of
traffic,
degradation,
114.
just enough that it's noticeable.
Okay.
So I like having my night vision be good.
Yeah. So essentially, they're gonna, I guess, cut off a portion of your lenses,
That's what
or
they do.
the cornea, whatever it's called, and then implant something.
They're not gonna remove any of the cornea or anything like that. They just cut a little slit on the side and they push the lens in.
Oh.
So it's 100% reversible.
That has to be a modern
November
procedure,
14
right?
Juliet, number 2, following the Cessna, beam the number 0 downwind, runway 35 right, clear for the option.
It only got FDA approval like 5 years ago.
Number 2, clear for the option for 35 right, 14 Juliet.
So it seems safer than LASIK.
So far it seems to be. The one downside is that it can cause cataracts earlier in life. So like 5-10 years earlier than you would have developed cataracts otherwise potentially.
So replaceable in like once.
So cataract surgery at this point is pretty normal.
Yeah.
I want to say even Dave got it recently.
So in the body.
Yeah, the Novotny.
Oh yeah.
It was either him or one of the other older instructors were talking about having gotten cataract surgery recently.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's a pretty routine procedure at this point in time, and but with the implanted lens too, all they have to do is so if they get the correction wrong, they just pull it out and put a different lens in. And eventually, when you get older, you need bifocals. They can chuck in a bifocal lens essentially.
Okay.
So
essentially, is what contacts, but the contact is on the inside of your eye.
right, it's a permanent lens instead of having to take it out every night.
Yeah. Thanks to modern medicine, man.
Crazy stuff.
I know. Kind of makes you wonder what's in the future.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I'm glad why I'm still in college, because I have access to a lot of medical and science journals still for free.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to pay like $500 a month for them half the time, and
That's crazy.
it ain't worth that much.
So how much will the surgery cost if you had to pay out of pocket?
It's about the same as LASIK, so anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 per eye.
Ish.
So it's not cheap, but
Investment.
definitely worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
taxi in and straight in 431.
Listen, 99 November, yeah, I can't do that because there's traffic behind you. Just for now, extend, just continue in right close traffic, and then I'll work you back that way.
Roger, 99 November. So essentially what you wanted us to do was
Is
to...
basically just drop back onto
Yeah.
3-1.
That would have been good experience.
99 November, actually extend your upwind. Only need about probably just a half a mile, and then should be able to get you that crosswind turn back towards the straight end.
Roger.
Hey, so this is your choice, whatever you want to do on this one.
All right.
So when you do get your surgery, are you going to be pretty much...
On 99 November, begin right close traffic, and then I'll call your maneuver for the straight end for my 3-1.
Begin right close traffic. Straight in 3-1.
Are you going to be in the dark, like your eyes closed for the whole 6 weeks?
So, like, I'll be able to see right away.
Okay.
The concern is just there is going to be an open slit on the side of the eye,
Oh.
and so they don't want, the reason they don't want me flying is because of the pressure change.
Yeah.
So, got to be very careful with eye pressure for those 6 weeks.
I know with LASIK, after the surgery, your eyes are going to be closed, right? Like, need somebody to guide you around.
So, your eyes aren't closed, but your vision doesn't really recover. You're so blurry for quite a ways.
Where you can't function day to day, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The recovery's gotten a lot better in the last 10 years, though, too.
Okay.
November 14 Juliet, extend your upwind, I'll call your crosswind.
Stand up when you'll call crosswind 14 Juliet.
Cessna 99 November, make straight in, change to runway 31, clear to land.
Runway 31, clear to land, the 99 November.
Alright. Alright.
So, here I'm in the white arc. I think I'm going to go full flaps, just so we have the most aerodynamic braking. It is interesting.
November 7 Mike Zulu, just be advised there is an area of light tomorrow, precipitation from your 10 o'clock to your 2 o'clock and approximately 10 miles. It is about 15 miles in diameter.
Interesting with runway 31, how
Mike Zulu, affirm.
our final is right over the
November
top
14
of a
Juliet, begin
different runway.
right close traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Close traffic 14 Juliet.
It is fun when you have us do that touch and go on 3-5 and then full stop on 3-1.
Yeah.
Southwest 2097 Springs approach, fly heading at 245, vector for visual approach, runway 35 right.
Some fun maneuvering.
Yeah, one day I'll have them, I'll request that. Have you try it.
Southwest 2097, descend to maintain 1000. November 14 Juliet Tower.
We'd like to make this our last touch and go for 14 Juliet.
November 14 Juliet, roger, runway 35 right, cleared for the option, and then you set back to Meadow Lake on the go.
Yep, we'll be back to Meadow Lake on the go and cleared runway 35 right at 14 Juliet.
Roger. Cessna 909 November, you can continue down the runway, your choice of right turns, and then Bravo to the ramp, this frequency, have a good night.
Our choice of runway exits, Bravo to the ramp, Cessna 909.
Alright, we can take, we can go out to Bravo 2.
Okay.
November 7 Mike Zulu, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, have a good night. November 7 Mike Zulu, sorry I should have asked first. Do you want continued flight following with Denver approach on your way northbound or just terminate with me? November 7 Mike Zulu, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, have a good night. Southwest 2097, flight heading at 240, just to maintain 9,000.
I think she's also manning the departure approach.
Yeah. Alright, coming on Bravo 2.
Okay. That's kind of how to see the exit, so I'll just proceed until you start seeing the line.
Right.
Just trace that line.
Saying you don't want me going in the grass?
Yeah.
Alright, and go up and around. Blue light's there.
Alright. Got the flaps for you.
Oh, thank you. We already got our taxi clearance.
Yeah, we're good. And I'll just turn off the
Probe.
yeah.
I honestly thought that I would have had at least one rough landing.
Southwest 2097, descend to
Or
maintain 8,000.
rougher landing, given that I haven't flown the night before, but
Oh yeah.
felt like I did alright.
You did good. Thing at night is like I said, you don't have the usual visual cue, so it's a little harder. Good thing we have a fairly lit
Cherokee 14 Juliet going around.
Very clearly lit.
Cherokee 14
Yeah.
Juliet, roger.
Nice
see.
wide, long runways.
Yeah. You see how dark it gets when we go down south.
Yep. I imagine it probably even gets fairly dark just going out to Meadow Lake.
Oh, Meadow Lake is it's okay. Not that bad. Have you heard of the black hole effect?
November 14 Juliet, at your discretion, you can
it
begin,
tickles my
actually,
memory,
you can
but it's
resume on
not something
navigation now to Meadow Lake Airport. Just remain this frequency, I'll be termination here shortly.
So essentially,
Alright, on navigation altitude to Meadow Lake Air.
everything around the runway is dark, and you just have the lit runway, so it gives you a weird illusion.
Oh, okay. Alright, so put on that. So Go ahead and check the lights off at the moment. Radio off. Throttle. I can't tell what it's trying to idle at. Alright. Do our magnetic field grounding.